Enchanted Izzy, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I don't know why my lashes are glitched right now. Wait, let me fix that. Okay, much better. Okay, so in today's video, we are gonna be going over the Lana lore, since there hasn't been much going on with lore, and you guys have been asking me to make a Lana lore update video. So here I am, I guess, talking about the lore and what we know right now. So as you guys know, they did recently release the summer quest, and it only has one chapter right now. However, they usually do quests like every seasonal update, so possibly we're gonna have a quest for the Halloween update. I mean, it feels like that's only right, but they haven't confirmed that yet, so I don't know, but I will make sure to keep you guys updated. Now, we do have a slight update with the lore, though. If we go to Lana's salon, she has a new hairdo. I don't know if that's, like, important to the lore at all, the fact that she got, like, a bob now. But she has a new hairdo, and also, she's rocking an entirely new outfit. Clearly, she's also barefoot. I guess she lost her shoes along the way. I don't know what happened. But yeah, that is, like, the most recent Lana lore update, is the fact that now she has a new hairstyle. She doesn't even look like Lana anymore besides the face, but she has a new outfit and also a new hair, and this is all because of the Lady Gaga update in Dress to Impress. They had this huge collab update. If you guys didn't check it out already, I highly recommend to. This is so off topic from the video, but you have to play at least once so you can save all of these items in your inventory, so make sure to go ahead and do that. In my last Lana lore update video, unfortunately, she unadded everyone, which included me as well, and I can't lie, I am a little bit offended. I don't know what I did for our connection to be broken like this. However, she removed everybody from her friends list or connections list. I don't really like using the term connections, but whatever. So that was the last thing I remember really talking about regarding the lore. However, she is following one person out of everybody. She's following Nelly for some reason. I don't really know why she's following Nelly. Now, if you guys haven't been keeping up with the lore, Nelly is actually a really important character to the Lana lore. However, she hasn't been mentioned at all since the Valentine's quest. She had like a little cameo, and that was through the secret cutscene. You could see like Lena reaching out her hand, and it was actually to Nelly. And this is currently what her bio says at the moment.
Have you ever wondered what it's like to play a facade? Perhaps you know, but perhaps you don't. The countless metaphors, the puzzles, the vague nature of everything, yet all amount to nothing. I'm done with putting on a mask, and done with trying desperately to reassemble the cracking embellished face. Connect the dots.
Now, if you go to her group, now this is her group right here. There is two different groups. However, one of them is for Agame Menmon, and then this is her group right here. The last time Lana has said anything in this group was July 10th, which was over a month ago at this point. So there hasn't been anything crazy going on with the lore at the moment, unfortunately. So the updates that I have on it isn't really crazy, but that leads us to our next question. Is there going to be Lana lore in the future, or is it even gonna return? Currently, I am in the game Questionnaires. Now, if you guys didn't keep up with the lore as much, I'm gonna summarize it really quickly for you guys. So basically, Lana would host in-game like events where she would turn on her joins, and literally anybody could join her, and she would invite people on the stage literally right there to ask her questions, and she would answer questions regarding the lore. Now, this was very, very important to the lore because this allowed us to really understand Lana and like understand the lore a little bit more. Like, if you missed a single questionnaire, then it was over for you because there was so much that you would have to recap on, basically. And sometimes in these questionnaires, she would bring on different Lana lore characters. For example, like Nelly was in a questionnaire a couple of times. And of course, in this game, there's also like notes scattered around. However, there hasn't been a questionnaire hosted in a very long time by Lana. And as you could tell, there is only 3 experiences that she has right now. She has the Forest game, which is like the OG Lana lore game. And then she has the questionnaire questionnaire, and then she has this gallery one as well. Now, this one is kind of like a walkthrough one. I highly recommend to play it. It's actually really interesting because you get to like walk through the lore, and there's so many different pieces to it. However, the main Lana lore game, which was the Fortress game, is no longer in her experiences, and I remember I kind of talked about this briefly in my last Lana lore update video, that it was just not here anymore and nobody can access it. I don't know how to get to it, so it's gonna be a little bit confusing if you haven't played it, but this is where the OG questionnaires were held, and also that's where a lot of the important lore was at. In my opinion, this could only mean two things. Either this could mean that they aren't doing the lore like interactive anymore, however, they still have the questionnaire game open, or this could mean they are working behind the scenes on like renovating that Fortress game so then players can play it again. Now, there hasn't been any recent updates. Now, like I said before, the only recent thing that we really know with the lore is that she sent this on July 10th. So there really isn't anything crazy happening, but it could be really cool if they are working on stuff behind the scenes in preparation for the Halloween quest. Now, keep in mind, the Halloween quest isn't confirmed, but I feel like that would be the perfect time to bring back the Lana lore because it hasn't really been interactive in a while. Like, there hasn't been any questionnaires, there hasn't been any updates on her Roblox account. So I really hope that they bring it back for the Halloween update, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Unfortunately, this video wasn't like a crazy update on the lore because once again, there isn't anything really happening. I'm hoping that they're working on stuff so then the Halloween quest, or maybe just like during the Halloween season in general, they bring it back. However, there is one thing that I haven't really checked on, which is this other group. Now, this group isn't Lana owned, it's actually owned by Agame Menmon, and there isn't really any updates other than the fact that there's just like a bunch of scammers in the like group wall, which is a little bit awkward. And I haven't really checked on Agame Menmon's account either, but he does have a bio, and this is what it says.
You are my creation. What do you mean you are cutting contact? Just remember who restored your soul after your own coterie found out who you were. Don't try to save face anymore.
And then he has 0 connections, but he is actually following 5 different people. He is following Lana, and then he is following 3 different people that were in the lore. I recommend to just watch my Lana lore series because all of these people have different depths. And then this is just a developer for Dress to Impress.